What it do, YouTube? Your boy Playoff Don is back with another video. Hope everybody's doing well. Today, today I want to talk about a polarizing player in the NFL. About as polarizing as you can get, honestly. In a bit of a controversial situation. I want to talk about Justin Fields, quarterback for the Chicago Bears, and this whole ugly situation that gets worse and worse as time goes on. Like I said, Justin Fields, everybody knows, is a pretty polarizing player, polarizing topic to discuss. Everybody seems to have their opinions, strong opinions, and about the struggles of the organization, where to place the blame. Is Fields the problem? Is the coaching the problem? Is the organization the problem? It's no secret. Fields has had a very rough time since he's been in the NFL, and his lack of progression as a passer, as a true pocket passing quarterback, has been infuriating to not only Bears fans, but to other fans around the league, myself included. A lot of people loved Justin Fields and his talent, his ability coming out of Ohio State. There was a debate even for a little bit. That's how highly people thought of Fields. There was a little bit of a debate between him and Trevor Lawrence for a little bit. Eventually people came to their senses. It was obvious Lawrence was better. But people still really, really loved Fields. They love his talent. They love his ability. He was praised for his accuracy and, his athleticism, his big playability, just, the potential there. If he could just unlock what he needs to unlock to become a real threatening pocket passer. And it's year 3, and it's still not there. Disappointingly, it's still not there. He had moments of greatness last year, flashing his athletic gifts and his scrambling and his rushing ability, which really gave teams problems last year. It really did. Towards the back half of the season, the Bears were a really good offense because they just said, hey, Justin, look, if your first read isn't there, just take off. You feel me? And a lot of teams had trouble stopping him on the ground. I can think of an insane shootout with the Dolphins that they had a year ago. They scored a bunch of points on Dallas last year, a bunch of points on New England. There was a Detroit game as well that was insane because, again, a lot of teams had trouble stopping the Bears because of what Fields was doing with his legs. Watching Chicago now, you can kind of tell that the coaches and the people up top are kind of getting in his ear over the offseason, hey, we understand that you're a great runner. You're an amazing runner. You broke a ton of records last year just as a scrambler and as a designed rushing quarterback. But this team is still not going to go anywhere if you can't operate from the pockets. If you still can't read defenses beyond your first read. So you can tell that that's all they've been trying to do over these past couple games, is they're trying to get him to stay in the pocket and make reads from there. Get explosives through the passing game, not just with your legs. You feel me? And it's been rough. It's been really rough these first 2 games. I'm sure everybody's seen the clip. That one really, really bad sack that he took last week against the Bucks. You know, there are some there's some sacks that look bad from the TV, just watching from the TV, like on like a watching on CBS or something. There are sacks that you can tell they were bad from there, and then when you look at the play afterwards, you look at the all 22, and it's like, oh my God, that's terrible. Fields is still slow reading the field. He's still passing up on receivers that are there, that are schemed up open receivers, and for some reason his brain is still not recognizing that that's open and to rip that throw. And it's causing him to hold on to the ball, which was one of my criticisms for Fields coming out of college. He's still holding on to the ball. He's still taking unnecessary sacks that he doesn't need to take. And it's because his processing has not sped up really at all since he's been in the league. And that was one of the things. That's one of the things I was concerned about coming out of college, and it has not gotten better. And now people are blaming the coaches, they're blaming the regime, the front office. Like, you're still not putting enough around him. We won't even talk about the defense that they did nothing to. That defense is still terrible. But mainly about Fields, they traded for DJ Moore, thinking that was going to help him improving. Usually that does. Usually I'm all for getting whatever you can do. Doing whatever you can do, to get that number one receiver in there just to help young quarterbacks see the field better. We've seen that a million times. You know, Joe Burrow didn't look the best. As soon as you get him Jamar Chase, they're slinging the rock all over the place. Burrow looks great. Tua didn't look the best. You give him a number one receiver like Tyreek, amazing. They're flying all over the place. He can see the field now. You know, usually that works. With Fields, it still hasn't. And the production is not there through the passing game. It looks like DJ Moore still hasn't done much. He'll make one or two great plays here and there, but it still hasn't helped Fields speed up his processing and make the passing game effective. Nobody's afraid of the passing game. And Fields still looks bad, unfortunately. And I know fans, don't want to hear it. The last thing they want to hear is that the player is the problem. And, just blame the coach, blame the front office, but they've already made that change. It can't always be, the OC is the problem or the coach is the issue. I know that's the easy thing to get rid of, but at a certain point, the player has got to progress. They have to. And again, this is year 3 with Justin Fields. And it doesn't get any easier today. I think today they play the Kansas City Chiefs, who have given up 23 offensive points in the last 2 weeks. They're 0-2. It does not look great. I hate to say the C word, Caleb Williams sweepstakes, but Fields he just has to improve. He has got to get better. They got to go back to running, in my opinion. They got to go back to running him some more. Again, that won't really help with him speeding up his processor and not taking sacks, but it would certainly make the offense better. We will just have to see. And if Fields does not clean this up, I'm not sure how much longer his time is, because you can only blame the coach so many times. We will see. I'm not giving up on Fields. It's only week 2, but they got to find something, and they got to find something fast. But if I'm wrong, if you feel like I'm wrong, again, just hit the like button. Well, hit the like button, but also if I'm wrong, if you feel like I'm wrong, don't be afraid to let me know about it in the comments. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing. Maybe there's something I'm not getting. Is it the coach? Is it the regime? Are they incompetent? Let me know. Is it the offensive line? Let me know. Feel free. But hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I just wanted to talk about Fields and get my opinion off as well. it doesn't look great. Fields is very enjoyable when he's right, but he has not been right, and the Bears are pretty bad. But yes, once again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get this channel back up and popping. Help me out, y'all. But this has been Playoff Don. I will be back with more videos as the weeks progress, and I will be out. Y'all take it easy. Peace.